Good evening and thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Karina Corral.
And I'm Richard Gerhardt. In the first lawsuit of its kind, the state of California is suing Huntington Beach for its lack of housing, and at least one city on the Central Coast could be next.
Pismo Beach is on the list of cities whose housing plans are out of compliance. KSDY's Melissa Newman joins us live in Pismo Beach with the steps that city is taking to get back on track. Melissa?
Richard and Karina, this morning the state sent me a list of more than 24 cities across the state that are not in compliance with sending them new housing projects like this one you could see here behind me in Pismo Beach. And now while Pismo is in on that list for now, the city manager is hoping developers will help them with plans to create more housing in the future.
So this is new territory and the first time this particular legislation has been tested.
The state of California is actively trying to fix the housing crisis by forcing cities to make plans for more housing under AB 72, legislation passed back in 2017. But Pismo Beach City Manager Jim Lewis says it's not that easy in coastal communities.
Well, I think each state or each city is different and unique, right? We have coastal challenges, as does Huntington Beach. We're a built-out city. We've had other challenges, and so some cities can meet their housing element and update their housing element update easier than us.
Huntington Beach now faces a lawsuit from the state for not submitting their plans.
The state has decided to take a more aggressive approach oversight as far as the cities and counties are concerned. So this AB 72, which allows the state to come in and really look at housing elements and housing production and actually have some teeth in it to try and move the cities and counties along.
While only one Central Coast city is on the list for being out of compliance, according to the state, only 3 Central Coast cities, Paso Robles, Carpinteria, and Solvang, are actually putting their housing plans into motion.
You look at this and say, out of 539 cities and counties in California, only 24 are actually following their plan at this point.
The city of Pismo Beach says they're aggressively working on their housing plans, but having trouble finding contractors willing to make homes for people that live in the community, as opposed to building luxury homes for people out of the area. The city manager showed me correspondence with the state showing that they have an extension to submit their plans in June. Those plans, as of right now, show areas where they could build more than 200 homes. Live in Pismo Beach, Melissa Newman, KSBY News.
All right, Melissa, thank you. Pismo Beach says the city was given $3.5 million to build more affordable housing.